you're hiding who you are. Don't ask me to explain. Don't ask me to explain. Who are you hiding you from? Your cross tape with a penny in each eye. Don't ask me to explain. Don't ask me to explain. I'd like to marry all of my close friends, live in a big house together by an angry sea. Am I the devil's marbles? Don't move on without. Who will be watching my body when I sleep? Who will I believe in? How am I supposed to let it show when I don't even know? Don't ask me to explain. Don't ask me to explain. Besides, I don't be the one who's coming out first. I'd really like to, but I'm just too shy. Don't ask me to explain. Don't ask me to explain. I'd like to marry all of my close friends, live in a big house together by an angry sea. Am I the devil's marbles? Don't move on without me. Who will be watching my body when I sleep? Who will I believe in? It's so easy to lie to myself and pretend that I love you more.
Hello? Is it working? I'm sorry, my mic wasn't working. I had to autoplay the next song. Excited to have the link. Thomas, you can't post fucking pirated shit in my Discord. I'll get in trouble. Don't do that. I have to delete that, dude. I can't. You can't. If you're gonna do it, don't tell me. Because now I know, and if I get called out for it, they're gonna say you knew. If you can DM what you want. I don't care. Okay, for context, I just saw with my roommate the Dragon Ball Broly movie. I don't want to overhype stuff. You can make your own decisions, but wow, that was like it was good. I think like that's what I wish every Dragon Ball movie could strive to be. What that was. I'm realizing I didn't have the fan art on. I think my settings are all fucked up. But I'm back, and I'm gonna play some more Resident Evil. I know this stream is a bit later than normal. I've been busy today, so this is the best I could do for you. I won't be spoiling anything. I'm not gonna talk about spoilers. I'm opening the game now. I'm a little worried because I saved in the residence, but it spawned me here. And I don't know if that's because if maybe I went too far back, but I say, what? Alright, I may be in for some backtracking here, but my day was good. I released the FUNKe study on FUNKe, and I saw a movie, and I ran a couple of chores. It was all overall pretty good.
Watch Dragon Ball Z Broly with your dinosaur on.
With On no, 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 I don't, no, 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 I don't know what you're talking about.
Need money?
Fuck, it like
hey,
reset my save.
congratulations on that new Wii video.
I don't even know what I need to be
Which,
doing
have
now.
you gotten to watch Land of the Lustrous, that CG anime I suggested on stream?
No, I still haven't watched it, but I got a lot of people recommending it in my...
Watch Dragon Ball Z Broly with your dinosaur on.
Wait, what? You can't post it twice. Also, I think I'm supposed to have that number on. No, don't. Why? Buy it. Support the official release, everybody. Hey, Toriyama, please don't kill my stream. Thank you. Fuck, alright. I'm gonna have to do some backtracking. I originally ended on the residence, but it seems to have sent me back. And I don't know how far back I am. I don't know if I have access to the outside, so I'm gonna have to go check. Thanks, I tried very hard on the outro. I'll be fine, Thomas. It's just... I don't want to set a precedence for that. Is Broly in the movie? I heard. But I can't tell you with certainty that he is. Alright, I know what I need to do now. It should be pretty quick. It's just going to be a bit of a walk. But yeah, I saw the Broly movie. I'm not going to spoil anything, so you don't have to worry about that. But... I can't really go in detail because there's so much I liked it. Let me start just by saying I really liked it. I think a lot of the older Dragon Ball movies had this problem where they stuffed too many characters into it and they retread a lot of steps. And I know it's ironic to say that this movie doesn't retread steps when it's really a remake of an existing movie, but this is what that movie should have been. What that original one wanted to be. In the best way possible. I think they did Broly's arc justice. I think they did his character. They didn't do him dirty. Well written. I liked it. That's as far as I'll get into it. Did you ever go to see Spider-Verse? Yeah, and here's the thing. This actually made me reconsider my notion of what I thought was my favorite movie, my favorite animated movie, at least in the last few years. This movie, honestly, kind of gave Spider-Verse a run for its money. Don't get me wrong. I think objectively, Spider-Verse is still better. I think it's much more... what would you say? It tries new things. It delivers a lot of things we haven't seen before. I think, objectively, Spider-Verse is better. But, this movie, this Dragon Ball movie, without a doubt, my favorite Dragon Ball movie. Maybe my favorite Dragon Ball arc. Even. Get some water? I have some water up here. You mean my voice is low as in I'm talking raspy, or as in it's just it's quiet?
Need money?
Here's your pity money. Just got some work at a friend's gun shop, so I'm pretty excited. Gat is love, gat is life.
I'm indifferent to Gat, but I'm happy for you. Well done. Yeah, Spider-Verse, here's the thing, there's so many techniques delivered in Spider-Verse. I mean, I don't need to get into it, because I'm sure you've heard, but if you haven't, read into all of, the animation techniques on Spider-Verse, it's actually really interesting. If you slow down the movie, you'll see that the characters are animated at, a different frame rate from the background, and it sort of adds this, cartoony, off-of-the-page effect. There's just a lot of really cool tricks that movie that definitely elevates it above the Broly one for me. But I think if you put a gun to my head and said, what are your 2 favorite animated movies? Both of them easily take those spots. If you ask my favorite, I think it would be kind of close, but I'd still say Spider-Verse. That said, I also think you have to keep in mind, I like Dragon Ball. I don't think the average person will be able to appreciate the movie as much as I could. Not to be, pretentious, but, having an understanding of the franchise really, helps your understanding of, the movie. Not even just, what's happening in it, but just sort of, how the production went. Whereas Spider-Verse, you don't have to like Spider-Man to like that movie. It's a genuinely great movie on its own. But For reference, I literally just saw this movie. I started the stream less than 10 minutes after I got home from watching it, so it's still very fresh in my mind. I'll try to not over-encumber tonight's stream with discussion of it, but just be aware. Oh, I need to go north. That's what's on my mind. I'm not gonna... I avoid spoiling movies on the stream. I like talking about my appreciation for them. A movie near me was sitting at 5 stars unlike the other ones. Really? I feel like it's rare for any establishment to get 5 stars. Like, that's unsettling. I think they're paid bots. Oh, also I missed it, but thanks, Zach. It was an epic outro. Yeah. For reference, the funk study I put up on the second channel, it was majority made fucking hell, in like a day. Like, I came up with the intro jingle in it, like I came up with the intro jingle. I didn't write a script, but I like recorded the video. I edited it. So it was pretty like low production, sort of quick review kind of thing. And when I finished it, I was like, wait, I need an outro. So at like 3 a.m., I just quietly sang Demonetized as shittily as possible. Alright, I think I need to go to the residence first before I can do this puzzle. What happened to Bearded's mother? Who's Bearded? What would be suitable for a funk studies? So, going forward, funk studies is kind of just going to be like I would call it a mini essay series. Like, for all purposes, it's sort of just my way of reviewing stuff that I want to talk about. But my intent with it is to sort of pick something out of the show or game that I thought was a really cool, like, design element and just try to explain it. So the High Score Girl one, while it was sort of a review of the show, I also tried to, like, even if... So it's not just a review, I can kind of explain a really cool concept in the show. So anything could be a funk study, really. But the expectation would be, like, you know, a TV show or a game. Originally, like, my Korra video and my Bill Nye video, I just called, like, a part of the Mess series, but they pretty much fit the same role, or mold as Funk Study. So, if you've seen any of, like, those old review videos I've done, it's sort of the same idea. And that's kind of the reason I moved it onto the second channel, just because they're pretty, like, quick-fire content. You know, I can make them in just, like, a couple days. And I'm still proud of the videos. I don't, like, shit them out. I definitely, like, for the High Score Girl one, it wasn't scripted, but I had bullet points, right? I threw down, like, 5 or 6 bullet points in a doc, and then I just, you know, talked about each point. What's the term for, like, off the cuff, like, advertum? Most of it was just sort of, like, off of my head. It was because I had recently watched the show. I want to try and, like, make videos like that on FUNKe once a week or so. So, I'm not gonna, like... I always have to monitor myself, because the second I say I want to do something, I don't do it. But that's kind of my mindset with it. Don't categorize your vids too much. I think the Funk Study is worthy of the main channel. It would suck if they got overlooked. Yeah, I've had some people say, like, you know, it would be fine on the main channel. It wouldn't, like, ruin it for anybody. But, I don't know. I think it's sort of just a self-policing kind of thing. Oh, I guess I don't have ink. I'll just keep playing through. I know, like, the lady spawns here. Yeah. I mean, I just kind of want the main channel. I mean, I've talked about this so many times, so I don't want to, like, bore people with it, but I want the main channel video to be, like, the multi-weeks of effort videos. And I'm okay with putting the shorter stuff on FUNKe, even if it gets, like, less views or whatever. I'm not too bothered by that. It's all about quality. Incoming jump scare in 3, 2, 1. What songs aren't allowed in song requests? If it's not funny. I know she's there. I'm not gonna waste the bullet. Any tips for someone who just started Blender? Yeah, look up tutorials. And don't ask me for advice. Any plans to review albums? That's a good question. I actually... Someone, like, made it, like, a comment on the video where they're like, do you think you'd, like, do this for music? And I want to do... I'm not gonna do, like, singular album reviews, but... I think, like, some bands could definitely find their way onto Funk Study. I mean, there are some obvious bands. And that's why I won't be doing those bands. But, yeah, perhaps. I really don't want to waste the bullets, so I'm trying... I don't know where she... Yeah, she can... This girl can't die, but you can knock her down, but it's really just sort of a waste, so... I'm a dip. Plan to review animes you just watched, or just shows that caught your interest? I mean, most reviews I've ever done were just shows I watched and I felt obligated to talk about. So, I mean, I guess both. It's not like there's a prerequisite. If I feel like I have something to say that's worth sharing about a video, or not a video, a game or something, or a show, then I won't hesitate. Right now, it's just been like... You know what, I gotta go back to heal. The zombie lady will be gone. For some reason, she spawns, but only once. I've heard a lot about Land of Lustrous, but I almost want to hold off on watching it, because I've already made one video about 3D and 2D on my main channel. Then I just made one on my second channel. I don't want to make a third one. And just, you know, want to see some other stuff. But I'll definitely watch it. Lest I become that guy that just talks about 3D anime. And that's all I do. Hey, I mean, if there's a market for it, right? Why stray away? Think you'll make more music covers, like full albums in addition to one-offs? I'm not planning to do, like, parodies constantly. I got my own music that I'll do one day. But nothing immediate. I kind of have to keep my focus in single places. You know, I'd love to... Like, if you want me to be honest with you, the year 2017 and 2018, partially the reason my content was so slow was because I spent an irresponsible amount of time just learning music as, like, a hobby. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it honestly started cutting into my own work. And I don't want that to happen this year. I want to, like, find a balance. So there'll definitely be stuff for me, but it may be a while. Just because I gotta, you know, focus on shit like, you know, streaming. How do you learn music? Self-taught. I mean, I took guitar lessons for a few months when I was a kid, but they didn't really stick. I remember a bit about how to read sheet music, but for the most part, everything I know I just learned online. I started just by looking up... Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to go get the wind charm. I'm a dummy. Alright, sorry guys, one more trip back. I'm missing an important item. But yeah, like, I started learning music just by looking up the chords to songs I liked. And a lot of, like, the websites for learning music will, like, you can literally hover over the chords and it'll tell you where to put your fingers. So I did a lot of that. Once I got a bit better, I started learning scales, which I'm still not that good at scales, but I understand the basics of it now. It's kind of just a gradual process. Like, I just did it step by step. I found one thing I wanted to learn, and then I focused on that. And I'm definitely still learning. But I'm at least at a point that I can, like, get by. Kazoo crew. I, too, can... blow air into a tube. Don't need this. I'm gonna use that. I need this. And I'll grab... What is my... I'm on fine? Okay. I'm good then. How'd you meet Sinister? He was just a regular in my early streams way back. I don't know, like, the exact date. Like, we really started conversing. But he was definitely around at the start of 2017. I'd say even the start of 2016, or the end of 2016. He was just a regular to the stream. And he edited some highlights of my streams. So I just offered him, hey, I will upload them on my channel and take half the money. So they'll get more views, so it's fair. I don't even get half. I get like 25. Oops. I have a favorite guitar pedal. I have like a fuzz pedal my brother gave me. But honestly, I don't really use pedals. I just like plug my guitar into my computer and use virtual amps. It's quieter. I don't have to spend as much money on multiple pedals. And it may not sound as authentic, but, you know, I get my practice. But honestly, I use my acoustic guitar more than I do electric anyways. Truly a starving artist I am. Funk studies on games you streamed. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not like... I mean, a lot of the games that I'd want to do funk studies on are ones that don't get stream highlights of. So, it's not like they're doubled content. So, I don't know if I can just put these in or if I have to get that third one for the order. What do you mean it's nothing unusual? It says... Okay. Alright. I think I can just plop them in. I'm button mashing. Least liked instrument? Least liked? You mean like the one I don't like to play or the one I don't like to hear? Because I don't know, there's not like a instrument I'm unfond of the sound of. Maybe like the bagpipe I don't care much for. Which, yeah, my ancestors would hate me for that, but nah. Babe Jojo OP. I had a discussion with about this with Shammy. He posted on Twitter. What he said: Bloody Stream is objectively the best intro. Don't at me. And I was like, I wasn't gonna have that because while yes, sonically, Bloody Stream is the best sounding intro, and it's a banger, I don't think it serves to be the best intro overall. Like, visually, and this is going to be a controversial opinion for you JoJo fans, I think End of the World is the greatest JoJo intro. Hear me out, I'm not just accounting for music, I'm also accounting for visuals, right? What's the best intro that, like, introduces you to what's happening in the show in like a condensed way? I think End of the World is basically a little stage play. It's like End of the World is something you could see in like Wicked or Cats. I think I've seen the Mother's Basement video, but that's not necessarily what I'm basing my opinion off of. And don't get me wrong, Bloody Stream has some cool symbolism in it, but if you break it down to its core, be honest, Bloody Stream is just sort of like a wank fest for itself. It's like, fuck yeah, JoJo, fuck yeah, big buff dudes posing.
For Bowser's
It doesn't really convey anything, except like, fuck yeah, JoJo, fuck yeah. But you could really read into End of the World. And yeah, I guess Mother's Basement made a video that talks a lot about that. Which, I guess, proves my point. Thanks, Klim. Gonna bring back the Streamlabs donation link. I don't think so. Just because it's a lot simpler to just go with the bits. For a lot of reasons. It's like just multiple places of income you have to account for. People can also like force refund Streamlabs, so you'll get people that like donate and then take the money back, and it's just, I don't know. I'm not like dying to take money in the first place. I just figure having one option is good enough. I care more for Twitch Prime than I do bits anyways. Is the sweater song good? I mean, if it never existed, I don't think any of us would know about Weezer, to be honest. So, in sort of a butterfly effect way. No spoilers in chat, please. Thanks, bro. I don't even know if you can mash out of the crows, and that's the annoying part for me. Can I just get people spamming, like, random fucking letters in chat? Because Fib actually kind of just posted JoJo spoilers, and I don't want anyone to accidentally see it. Just fucking spam it, so it's off screen. Thank you. Alright, we're good. You're good. I don't think you need to... We're good. Ah, shit. Wait, I need the battery. Where's the battery? This way. Let's do. Snick. They used a little bit of 3D animation in the new Dragon Ball movie too. And it felt, I don't know, like, I didn't check, I guess I should have checked I wouldn't have known any of the names. In it looked like the Fighter Z animation. Like, it, you know, like, you know my opinion of that. It looks, like, pretty good. It was, like, you could definitely tell. I don't think they were too slick with it, but it wasn't bad. I would say, like, I don't know. It was cool. Alright, I'm back where I was at the end of the last stream. I saved on this, but I guess I, like, closed it out of the game and it didn't save. Oh, you know what it was? I think whatever. Doesn't matter now. Why don't my friends invite me out? I don't know. Why don't you invite them out? Technically, I live with the guy that I went to see that movie with, so it's not like I got invited out by a mate. Don't need the crank anymore, I don't think. Hold on to the gun. Don't need the ribbons. I mean, I do need the ribbons, but I don't want to over-encumber myself. I miss hand-drawn animation. Nah, I think... I don't... See, I think I have an appreciation for hand-drawn animation, but I'm fine with us not going back to it, because using digital... I mean, it's still hand-drawn, technically. It's just not on paper. With digital animation, you can get so much more done. You have so much more freedom with what you can do. And if you do it right, I don't know. You just have so much more at your disposal. I think if we have, like, you know, maybe a cool hand-drawn movie every few years to sort of remind us that it's not a dead medium, that would be preferable. But I don't think, like, the industry is worse off now without it, you know? Nope. Yeah, there's hindrances. I mean, like, think about, like, using 3D assets for backgrounds. With hand-drawn, that's a bitch. There are some movies, specifically anime movies, quite obviously, that manage to, like, give off the impression that that it has 3D, but it's really all hand-drawn. And they're super impressive, but you also have to remember they took so long to make. So it's not a long-term sustainable model. Like, not everyone can do that. I do think hand-drawn gives a lot more life to animation. I think, like, you know, just the little flaws of hand-drawn and just something about the aesthetic of it just makes it feel so much more...
No, that wasn't part of our deal.
You know, cool.
But it's not necessary to destroy stars.
He's talking to himself in this, supposedly. I don't think he actually was, but that's what he says. I'm skipping it because I've already watched it. Red line, was that it?
Jill.
Yeah.
Barry, I heard...
I was talking to myself. Plant 42. Oh shit, am I at Plant 42? Am I close? Because Plant 42 is like, what, 2/3 into the game? So, I'm getting there. I think it'll still be a couple hours, though. We'll see if I can beat it this stream. It's already, like, I started the stream late. So, it may be one more stream, but... I'm ready. I'm ready to kill Plant. My brother pulled his tooth out in front of me. I hope it was a baby tooth, because otherwise... Uh-oh. Is everything still locked? Gallery. I want to go back, because I gotta go to the... There's like a vine monster I don't want to fight. New Mary Poppins had 2D in it, and it was amazing. There's a New Mary Poppins? Is it good? You said it was amazing 2D, so I'm gonna assume it was good. You know, I've had my fair share of complaints about this wave of nostalgia, with that, like, so many re-released and things. You know, they had announced Ghostbusters 3 recently. I have my fair share of complaints of nostalgia pandering, but it seems like at least corporations are starting to realize they're not gonna stop, but they can't get away with shitty ones. So it's still a victory. I'd still much rather have, like, some new IPs, but I don't think that's a hot opinion. I think everyone kind of agrees on that. So, the opinion really doesn't mean much. Alright, looks like I gotta cross the vine again. People seem excited for the Ghostbusters 3. I haven't kept up, but we'll see. Thanks for putting my captions on the Lunchbox mixtape. No problem. I totally did that, and it wasn't automated. Anytime. Unless you're being sarcastic. In which case... Oops. I doubt it'll be good. Whether or not it actually is good, I think it's healthy to not expect it to be good. You know, why go into it thinking, oh, this one will be different, just to get let down. I haven't seen Glass. You know what? Is there anywhere new to go? I'm having trouble. You sure it's Ghostbusters 3 and not a remake? I was under the impression it was 3. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but... I'm pretty sure. More of a remake? That's just confusing. Red book. It's a book with a red cover. And it's not a red book, it's just a red and white book. This literally looks like the bottom floor of my house. We have like just a pool table and just guitars strewn about. I thought there was a door in the corner. Not as many naked lady posters though. I can't even pick this up. I just don't want to face the spider. It was the son of the original Ghostbusters director. Said he was going to make a weird sequel to 1 and 2 that was set in an AU where the exact same things happened but with different characters. Oh. Isn't that literally what the female Ghostbusters was? Isn't that exactly what that was? Red oil lamp. I have a lighter. Why is Funk Study not on the main channel? Because I made it in a day, and I don't think it's representative of my best content. I mean, I'm proud of the video. I put work into it, but I don't think it's, you know, compared to what I want on my main channel, it would be filler. And I don't want to put filler on my main. That's all. It could have gone there if I wanted it to, but I just didn't want it to. That's all. Alright, let's see if I can burn the red book. Wasn't Muzehulk always kind of loud? Love the guy, but I don't think Fortnite made him loud. Always had a lot of energy, that one did. So uneventful getting attacked by this spider. Could it have a meaning? I don't know. He's louder now. Okay. If you don't like it, then don't watch it. Like complain about YouTubers. It's like, okay, then you don't have to watch them. If you don't like it, you're probably not the audience in the first place. Later, Koi. You know what? I should grab the red book, just to be safe. There's a reason I have a no YouTuber talk rule in chat. Because I don't care. Unprinted book? I think I need to, like, write in it or something. Combine. Nope. Can't burn the book. I haven't watched the new JoJo episode, but I heard it was good. So don't spoil it for me. I mean, I already know what happens, but don't spoil it for me. Can't even grab it. Oh. That could be part of the puzzle. Alright, I got a green one lit, a red one lit. So knowing this game, there's like some green, red, and orange thing somewhere I have to like observe. Have I seen the torture dance? You know I have. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. There doesn't seem to be anything significant, but... Oh. I'm supposed to light them in an order. Fuck. Well, do I have to, like, put them out? I don't think I have a choice. Alright, I'll just light the rest, I guess. Wherever they are. Nope. Do I really have to waste the bullets? Okay, you fucking dick. I don't remember JoJo doing that in the first place, Scripps. I think you're making things up. But you can't really elaborate without spoiling. Yikes. Wait, poisoned? That's not good. I'm allergic to poison. These spiders are slow as fuck. Their nerves are busy. With eyes that big and plentiful, they're limited on cognitive functionality. Yeah, I don't know how to de-poison myself. And I don't know how to de-light the lamps. I'm gonna go look at these balls again. Don't clip that. And see if there's something to that order I'm missing. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. You think they're in different rooms? I figured everything would be in this room. Not making it easy, Arachnid. I watched Man vs. Wild. If you get bit by a poisonous spider, you just have to eat the spider, and that'll make you not poisoned, because it'll be a antidote. But I don't know where the consume button is. I don't see any more room. I understand the puzzle to an extent, but I feel like I'm missing pieces. You think I need to use something on Use something on the pool table? Clever, Fib. Spiders teleport into action. Spiders are alright. I've come to appreciate spiders. Roaches, though. We need to execute them all. If it was even possible. Shoot the billiards. I don't think I can shoot the billiards. It must have to do with this, right? Bandage with blood. Beautiful, low-res texture. A book with a red cover. Good question. When in doubt, use it on everything. But it's like an invisible ink. Oh, maybe I have to use the book on them in an order? So blue, red, green? Or no, blue, orange? I don't know if it's 5 or 3. Blue's first. While walking up the stairs in the science building, I found a dead roach on the stairs and flipped my shit. Roaches are probably one of the few things in the universe that are more terrifying dead than alive. That or you get scared easy. Either one, really. In Spider-Verse, there should have been a Spider-Man that's literally just like a spider. The spider that got bit by a radioactive man. The horror. Where does green fit in? I need to like take roll call. So there's an orange one. A green one downstairs. Orange, green, red. Red in the corner. So red, orange, green is the order. There's a canonical Spider-Man where it's 1,000 spiders thinking they were Peter Parker. Yeah, I think I saw a parody of that in Rick and Morty once. If it's not that, then I'm stripped. Stripped of ideas. Hold it up to the fire. Like that. Just like hold it on top of the fire. Bandage with blood. Is that a hint? Like I need to cover it with blood? Hold it out and then let the spider spit on it? Also, why is the targets up so high? Are there like are there Amazonians playing targets? Or darts? What the fuck is that tall? What the hell do I do? I can't combine it with anything. Wait, that one just says green light. Didn't the others say, like, nothing suspicious here? What Like, slow down. My mind's moving too fast. I've only read a couple of Marvel comics. My roommate gave me like a stack of like literally every Marvel comic and went, read this. And it kind of overwhelmed me. I'm like, okay, there's 50 of them. Half of them are as thick as a real book. I've only read a couple so far. I am... What the fuck is... Can't interact with that. Spiders are all dead. The leather jacket part's been burned by acid. Okay, so the spider has some style. He still wears some lavish gear. Yet some of the comics I've read are just fucking... There's a lot to take in. The last one I read was the Avengers found, like, this weird species of, like, animal kids, and they never sleep, and they age really fast, and they're trying to, like, raise them to be, like, good, and then, like, an alien dictator comes and, like, kidnaps them. I don't understand any of what's happening. But the art looks cool. The Avengers raise furries. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is the significance of these colors? Maybe it's not the colors, but it's like the layout. Do they like form a map? It forms a 2 or like a Z? Is it an X? Like X marks the spot? Like dig down here? Straight down like in Minecraft? Also, who's this spider? Yeah, I watched the end credits of Spider-Verse. I laughed pretty hard. Usually I don't laugh at stupid shit. That's a lie, but usually it takes a lot for stupid shit to make me laugh, but the post-credits made me laugh. I have to thank you for getting me a date with a girl tomorrow. Funk introduced me to JoJo. Joe got me to this girl. Anytime. I mean, honestly, I don't think they're necessarily connected. You probably would have found JoJo eventually. I just got you there a little earlier, I guess. Raccoon Herb. Is this what I needed? Because I literally didn't pick it up because I figured I didn't need... I swear if this is it. Oh, it's just like both. Wait, does that heal me? Poison? It does. Okay. That's good. I feel like this spider's a part of the puzzle, but I can't get close. Burn the spider? Sorry, I would love to watch that too, but it's off the menu. I don't think I've heard FUNKe laugh out loud. It's hard to get me to laugh. I'll laugh pretty hard at some stupid shit. There is some stuff in the Broly movie that made me bust a gut. No spoilers, but like, damn. It had a really good balance of comedy and action, like a really good one. Usually Dragon Ball's humor is pretty subpar, to be honest. But I don't know. Whoever did the writing on this knew what they were doing. It does suffer a little bit from, like, the Dragon Ball whoever punches harder syndrome, but, like, honestly, it's way more competent than the average Dragon Ball fight. Like, there's some real choreography to the action that I appreciated. Okay. Anyone that plays this game want to just tell me what to do? Because all I have is this book and those billiards and these lamps. And no clue. Advertisement for an arm wrestling tournament. The winner will be named Chief the day of Raccoon Police Department. Is this a hint? I've gotten to the point where everything I look at has to be like a hint. Read the Ocarina of Time manga? No, but I've read the Minish Cap manga. I don't know if that's what it's called, but alright. There's a symbol under each lamp. They're all just eyes, though. Really good, Silcher. I can't, like, go in detail, just because, like, it's hard to do that without spoiling things. Oh, wait, hold on. The eyes are different. The other one had an iris. This one has eyelashes. I've already talked about the Broly movie a lot, so I'm not going to retread my steps too much, but I liked it. This one has 2 eyelashes. The other has 4. Two, 4, and then eye. That doesn't help. Okay, the eyes are different. I know that. That's insightful. It says nothing is significant about the order, but, which makes me assume there's something significant about the color. I swear to... I bet you there's an item that I need, but it's just not telling me. And if that's the case, I'm gonna be pissed. It's not that it won't tell me to go get the item, but there better be a hint I'm missing about what I need. You need to find the 3 and 6 then? Well, what is finding them? I already know what, like, each eye is, but I guess I need to find... Wait. Maybe there's, like, eyes in the room that aren't on the lamps? Maybe there's other lamps? I have not. Davioli, whatever your fucking name is. What if it's this, that? Also still have this door, so clearly I'm missing one to open. Also have this gemstone since like the start of the game. But I think that's side content. Oh, one. Also, I don't know how to like... What do you want? Thanks, plant. We've been discussing the Minecraft server. Fuck, I'm low. Most people seem to be voting for modded, or like a modded launcher. So right now it's like looking through the options of like what mods. Been a couple of people writing in space mods, but nothing is like decided. Weird glitch. Oh, fucking course, it's always that. Got me to watch JoJo and Death Note. That also means that I watched the Netflix movie. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I never wanted to put anyone through that. Probably be easier the other way. I hated the Netflix movie because they completely butchered L. It's not even the rest of the movie. I mean, yeah, it is the rest of the movie. But like that was the deciding no, fuck you moment. We have a problem. Might still have a problem because I can't. Oh wait, you know what? Hold on. Might be able to go a little further. No, it's overlapping. Fuck. I soft locked myself. That's fine. Reload the zone. You ever listen to Pup? 3 beers and I'm so messed up. I fucked up and she hates my guts. This is one of my favorite songs. Okay. If we do heavily modded Minecraft, I'm gonna make sure it's not overwhelming. It's not gonna be a custom pack. It's not gonna be a bunch of random shit. It'll probably just be like one existing pack. I'm not looking to do another huge season. I mean, not like it'll be small, but it's just not gonna... I want it to be easy to install, if nothing else. Cramps. My hand cramps. Oh shit, yeah, I need that a lot, actually. I was afraid of going back because of the plant monster blocking me off. I get, like, a bad feeling. It's like a bad bad, like, vibes. Nasty jubies. I'm gonna go heal up. Hey, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't there supposed to be, like, a live-action, or maybe CGI Rugrats movie coming out, like, next year? Or soon? What the fuck is up with that? Next they're gonna tell me they're gonna give them, like, a spin-off where they're all grown up. Isn't that what Boss Baby was? Technically. She's a little more articulate than the Rugrats are. Watching the Rugrats as an adult is really just experiencing the realization that they're terrible parents. And Professor Lipschitz has terrible advice. This is a spoiler-free chat. I mean, you can say what part you're up to by just saying, like, the number of the part. You don't have to say the fucking ending to it. Alright, I'm fresh out of heals, fellas, so... if I take too much more battle... You know what, I should have waited to use that till after I got past the monster. Oh. Fine, it's fine. The shadows freaked me out, so how does that even work? What is this, Team Fortress 2? Heyo. Topical. Smiley face. Favorite subreddit? It used to be Bikini Bottom Twitter. I feel like it's gotten a little too mainstream now, so there's a lot of karma whores, but it's still pretty good. Not the Onion is a classic. There's a subreddit only for people named Chris, where it's like Chris is only. They only allow people named Chris in. So I haven't seen that one, but I want to. Oh, hello. We'll use a grenade launcher underwater. That'll work. Oh, it actually doesn't work. Oh my god. Ah! Okay. I can work with this. Florida man. I lived in Florida. I never want to hear about it again. Okay. I have to get close. All my life. We have to go. True, I guess. I don't really know what I'm looking for here. It's broken. What a shame. What do you think sushi made of octopus would taste like? Wouldn't that just be octopus? I think it would taste like octopus. Just a guess, though. Maybe walk a little faster. I'm not gonna rush you. Many bits from Meme Machine. Truly a meme machine. Brick, man. I don't feel like this book has done anything for me. I think I saw a power device I want to go look at. Guys, I'm 2 sub points away from Fort. You know what? It's not even funny. Never mind. Don't sub. Oh, that's a dead end? Shit, I thought it like connected to the middle. I don't know if I can even make it there in time. Can she swim? Nope. I'm reloading it just so I have a little more time before the sharks come. Oh, are they zombie sharks then? They sure make noise like they are one. I don't actually see them though. I think the sharks are dead, but the music cue plays regardless, and that's a little confusing. Oh, okay. Thank goodness, I was worried I wouldn't get eaten alive. Anyone in the Discord? No. No one uses my Discord. Thank you for asking. It's locked from the other side? Is that not one of the doors I saw? Oh, different area. My school has a manga series called Girls Bravo. It's like hentai, but not. My middle school had Fruits Baskets, and that was pretty much hentai. The girls turned into animals? Well, not just the girls, everyone turned into animals. They show a side titty in it. It's hentai. Yep. It's not that it happens that annoys me, it's that it takes so long. Undecided moon, but the votes are weighing towards it, yes. Alright, I mean, I have maybe one idea. Effectiveness of that idea, uncertain. but an idea it be. So what is this? Sorry I'm being quiet. I'm trying to like take in everything I have to try and like brute force the solution. I'm thinking kerosene probably plays a role into this. Or fire in some way. Like I need to burn something. You can push a box on top of the floor tentacle to stop it. Good to know. Oh, you know what? That makes sense. But can I not cross then? Does that block me? Let's find out. Oops. But now I can't get through. Oh well. Worry about it later. Now, I feel like these two rooms are connected somehow. I have the candle room, and I have the tentacle water shark plant thing. So how then do they play into each other? Is it this eye thing? With the two eyes, reddish light. It's casting a shadow, I assume? There's pizza if you want. Killer. Leave a slice or two, I'll get it later. This music is repetitive. It's a video game. But yeah, kind of agree. Hit dog. I'm curious. So I'm trying to like do this backwards, right? One of them has an iris. I'm curious what the significance of that iris is. Is there maybe like a code I have to type in and this is the order? Or
Need money?
the layout of the billiards doesn't align with the room, so that's not it. Thanks, Toro. What's the pizza? I don't know, but if I had to guess my roommate, based off my roommate's taste, I'd say probably a margarita pizza. Like the tomato. I don't actually know what goes into margarita pizza. It's like a tomato with a weird sauce. I like it. Well, back to the plant. Because I can't use the kerosene here. Maybe I can use it on the monster. Just tomato sauce with basil and mozzarella. Well, there you go. That's my guess. The door plate reads 001. I feel like that is important. What does this even do? Nothing. Wait. Pesticide spray for flowers, but it's empty. Fuck. I need that. Feels poison. I was under the impression the red flower did that, because I ate a red and green mix. I know I'm going backwards. I'm just trying to see if I missed something important. I don't think I did. Danger noodles, stay away. Is that what snakes sound like? It sounds like they have a cold. Achoo! Achoo! I won't save. I was considering saving. But honestly, I think I've used so many items at this point, it would just be easier if I died. I don't see how this lets me through. But I can't push this other one. I might have just blocked myself, which could be a problem because I need to get into that room. Climb over. Oh shit. Oh. They're reset. Later, Dallas. I think you should be able to shimmy it sideways so I don't have to do this. A little more. Yeah, that'll do. .001 and gallery are my two options. You see a giant beehive? Okay, why not? Spray it with a fire hydrant. I don't think our plant would really be too affected, though. You guys think I could burn the sharks alive? Are sharks flammable? Has anyone ever tried to, like, light a dry fish on fire? I'm curious, like... It's because it's not like the body would ever need to adapt, right? It's always wet. So if you theoretically fully dried a fish, do you think it would, like, light on fire easy? Or would it maintain enough moisture? Probably. Love your feedback, chat. Probably. There's casually stand under the plant monster. Everything's fine. It's broken. Ain't nothing for me here. You think maybe I could find that? I have that crank, right? Maybe I could use the crank somewhere and lower this water level? I mean, it'd probably just be simpler to put in the Discord fan art tabby. Megalodon. The word megalo has been ruined for me thanks to the internet. I feel like I'm going in circles now. I have exasperated every part of Residence. I've walked through everything, and I don't see any dichotomy of anything. I don't see anything different. Nothing interactive. Pushed every rock I could find. Or box. Wait, what the fuck? There's a... What the fuck? There's another door. What? I didn't even know there's a bathroom. Well, I think that's what I was looking for. Bees are dying at an alarming rate. Oh, that's great. First time you've done that shit. I guess, yeah. I don't need it. I hate the sound they make. I don't hate the sound bees make. I just hate it when they get close to my ears. I hate when, like, any bug gets next to my ear. I mean, that's a pretty natural human response. But it's not the sound that annoys me, you know? Oh, God, please, just... Okay. Just making sure. Just making sure. Is that all that's in here? That self-defense gun? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy I got it, but like, I'm kind of looking for something more important than this. Hoping for maybe like, I don't know, something puzzle-oriented. Nope. Rim job. Whoever owned this estate previously really likes cowboy hats. I've seen at least 2 in every room. Now that was a low drop. Well-polished mirror. I wonder what will happen when I leave this room. Do you think perhaps I'll get attacked? Interesting! Okay, is that it? There's still no item. Not a single item in here of value. All right, Bo, I've seen the message 12 times now. Will my acknowledgement stop it? It's not even like it's unfunny. It's just when someone posts the same thing 3 times, I just go out of my way to not read it. Well, I'd call that a rounding success, fellas. I opened the door, I got a gun that I didn't need because I already have 3 of them. And then I left, and I didn't even find healing. Any suggestions on an unusual Miami Nights hat? I want one, but I don't want to get yours. I don't have a Miami Nights hat. It's Disco Beatdown, for 1. For 2, don't buy an unusual. Buy a game instead. An unusual's not worth it. I mean, don't let me control your purchases. If you want one, then by all means go for it. But if you want my advice, it's don't buy an unusual. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I feel like this game has these it routinely goes from, whoa, I'm just knocking everything out, back to back to back. I just know everything I need to do. And then it goes into, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And there's no in-between. There's no, like, slow progress. It's either a speed run or a standstill. I'm not even mad I died, because at least if I die, I can restart. And maybe retrace my steps. Specifically in the candle room. There was something in the tub. Guess that's where I'm headed back to then. Play Half-Life. What's that? It sounds stupid. People like go back and bash Half-Life because they're like, it wasn't even that good. And they don't really understand the context of, at the time, it was very good. But you see it like a bunch of people complaining it's overrated. And it's like, bitch, it set the fucking standard. It's not really fair to compare it to today's games. You don't have to like it, but at least, like, don't say, I've seen better 10 years later. Well, yeah. You know what else gets better with 10 years? Your mother. Actually, kind of forgot where the key is, so I think it's in this bathroom. My mom underage? One? You have
Jill.
a really young mom if she's underage after being 10 years. Two, that I meant 10 years forward. It was a MILF joke. Forget it. At least knock, eh? "10 years won't age a skeleton." Technically it will. Just not very much. I don't want to be that guy. Actually, yes I do. It'll be helpful. It'll be helpful to know where I am. There's a hole in the wall. Let's leave it. I mean, I like and acknowledge the legacy of Half-Life, but it's jarring to hear people gush about it when they don't have a connection, or when I don't. Wasn't it like Half-Life's anniversary or some shit, and Valve didn't even acknowledge it? That's sad. Okay. It's true, I did die. Found a mod that adds dragons to Minecraft, and they grow over time. The max size was so big it broke the world gen. So like real dragons. Tallest Funk Castle during Season 2. Hey, throwback. It's big. Oh, fuck, a cockroach appeared on my desk. Help. How about you clean your room? You know the glowing glasses nerd anime trope? I wanted to do that in real life, but I also wanted to make it a meme format with a Yu-Gi-Oh! Trap card. The concept is, when you're in a debate, you can be like, heh, you fell for my intellectual trap. An intellectual trap. Sounds like the name of your waifu, not a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card. Heyo! I mean, I wish you luck in your meme ventures. Favorite Minecraft season? Probably 1, because I didn't have people coming into every stream asking me when the next season was. Because they didn't think there would be another one. That, or... I won't lie. I like the War season a lot. Which I guess was technically the last one. Yeah, probably the War one. It was a lot more, like, planned out that season, whereas the other ones were kind of just playing Minecraft. There's sort of an end goal with that one. What about the one-day chaos season? Wasn't that the War? That was the first part of the War. It was the chaos. Unless you mean the server, the stress test, which I don't really count. The one with Sands. It was great, but nah. Not top 3. What do you think is in the TF2 Intel book case? I think it's the Krabby Patty secret formula. Or a map to the 4th flavor. Or nudes of Scout's mom. Unusual hat. Uh-oh. I didn't bring my rocket launcher. Yeah, I get the idea. It happens. Are you 100% sure the season will release this month? I mean, assuming there's no complications, it should, but I don't have, like, 100% confirmation. I don't have 100% confirmation of anything. I can't even 100% confirm. I don't know where I was going with that joke. Exactly. See that? Like I can't even confirm what the end of this sentence is going to be. Expect me to confirm this season? In case of a drop in oil pressure control, open valve 1. Stop, What do you mean there's no need to I'm pretty sure there's a need to adjust that. Unless the oil pressure's fine. Won't let me interact. There's a switch to drain the water. Now that'll help.
Emergency. Unknown source of pressure detected. Locking all doors to achieve maximum safety. Reaching 30% of pressure threshold.
Everything is fine. Everything is okay. Nothing is wrong. Everything is okay.
50% of pressure threshold. Activate emergency draining system immediately.
I think they got the intern to voice this one. What I was supposed to do, right? It said, in case of that, open 1.
Reaching 70% of pressure threshold.
Miss Pauling is on the same level as Elizabeth from BioShock. Entry level waifu. You can disagree, but you're wrong. She looks identical to Elizabeth, and Elizabeth is the most bland, predictable waifu on the internet. So, by proximity, she is also garbage tier. Entry-level waifus have no porn of them? What the fuck are you talking about? That is just blatantly false. Not that I'd know. Poor guy. Drama queen. If only there was some way to drop it into the water. Whoops. Whoops. I don't want to be that guy, but that is definitely an endangered species. And I am breaking the law by killing it. Got neon annihilated. What a mess. You're not breaking the law as long as cops never know. I don't think that will hold up in court. Wait, was there another door? Yeah, I got through that door. Yeah, I've seen that sponge. It looks interesting. The JoJo Battle Royale game. I thought it was a joke. I really did. I was wrong. So wrong. If a tree falls where no one's around to hear it, did it still make a sound? What about the animals around to hear it? Huh? What about the other trees that are around to hear it? Huh? What about the minor vibrations it will cause? The wave... I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Why is everyone playing this game? Is that, I don't know. The Resident Evil 2 demo came out, so plenty of people like me that have never played the first probably decided it's a good time. I assume that because that's what I did. If cops never know you're not going to court, then why have I gone to court so many times for stuff I was never caught for? I think I'm just a really nice person. I just do bad stuff and assume they know, so I show up on Monday in the courtroom and they go, "Why are you here?" That explains why they kept calling our casual conversation a quote-unquote testimony. I thought they were just French, but you know what? Something tells me that that's not French for conversation. Why even have a use function on this? Just go auto to look. The most illegal thing you've done is steal a pack of gum. It was actually saltwater taffy, and I was 10, and it still haunts me in my sleep that I stole it. So, it's a little bit higher than stealing gum, actually. Just saying. Forget this. You know what? I did something illegal today, guys. I bought child tickets to the movie theater, and they still let me in. I didn't tell them it was child tickets. I saved $2. Lock me up. Lock me up. Throw away the key. It's true. I'm not a child. What is this fucking terrible camera angle to switch to? A corpse with a contorted expression of pain on his face. He's holding something. I thought it was a bike pump. Yeah, this might help. Hey? It's too dangerous. Is it really? Three. I feel like I need to use this for the plant. There's plenty inside. Did I just use it? No, I bet you I gotta get to, like, the hive. This is almost as annoying as the bees in RE7. You should write hentai if this career fails. I'd hate to be the one that breaks it to you, but you don't write hentai. That's just erotic fiction. Okay. Did that. What now? Animate hentai and SFM. That's not hentai. I mean, it's porn, and it's probably pretty... What's the word? Make a lot of money. But technically not hentai. That's what it's for! Ah, why would you give me access to that room so early? Throw me off. I gotta go check what they are again. Like Kaz. Y'all are weird. Did I just say y'all? Fuck. Fuck. I don't have my lighter. And I can't see it without the lighter. Fuck. No, not the wine. You're not really giving me room here. Come on. This is insufferable. Simple, yeah? Just hanging out in the corner. Just minding his business. Alright. The red is the 2 lashes. There's so many, like, levels to this, too. What would Bommy sound like? Ryan Reynolds. Because apparently just everyone sounds like Ryan Reynolds now in Hollywood. Every animated character is Ryan Reynolds, so I'm gonna go with that. I didn't delete the time machine bit, it's just unlisted. All it really was a stream announcement. I didn't really want on my channel. Alright. So the orange one, I feel like I need to write this down, but I don't have paper nearby. Okay, 4 lashes is 5, pupil is 6, and 2 lashes is 3. Okay, I have to use like mnemonic devices to remember this. 4 is 5, 2 is 3, 1 is 6. 452316. 452316. 452316. 4, 5, 2, 3, 1, 6. Get out of the fucking way. 4, 5, 2, 3, 1, 6. 45, 23, 1, 6. 23 is divisible by 45, 16. Plus 12. Fort 45, like Fortnite, 45, team 45, 23, team 4, I think I got it. Four, 5, 2, 3, 1, 6. Oh. 45. Wow, my mnemonic device actually worked perfectly. Alright, I'm not saying I'm a genius, but I can remember 6 numbers. How many of you can do that? Probably none. Acid nitric. I have a container. Shit, am I gonna have to go? I'm gonna have to go drop stuff. Get rid of some guns. At this point, complaining isn't even worth it. This should be fine. I've come to accept that I probably have one of the most degenerate chats in all of Twitch. The second the number 34 is mentioned, I just stop looking at chat for like 5 minutes. It's gonna be a cesspool. Gotta find a fairy to put in these. Ha, gamer humor. J-Volt? Wait, what? I don't know what it did. What do you imagine Twitch as a whole person? Probably not far off from what the YouTube comments would be as a person. Only the Twitch one would be a bit more self-aggrandizing. You failed the synthesis. I don't know. In reality, it's like when you get a lot of humans into any sort of culmination, there's always sort of a hive mind to it. Like, if Twitch chat were a person, it would be a huge memer that doesn't actually, like, the kind of person that takes it too far as a joke. Like, hey, let's all jump off of this bridge as a joke. But then you jump off and you're like, why did I do that? I didn't want to do that. I feel like, I guess, hypocritical. But not in like a, I don't know, a spiteful way. Sort of just like too memeful for their own good. Like the kind of person that goes to the election ballot and writes in Vermin Supreme. Hilarious meme, but probably not too practical. You know what? I take that back. For Vermin. I know I need to do it in a different order, but I just keep forgetting what order I'm doing it in. I feel like I need to dilute the green with water. And then add red. Or, wait, dilute the yellow. Let me see if there's a book around here. Something that could tell me what to do. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 6 is 10. 1 plus 6 is 7. 10 plus 7 is 17. 17 plus 3 is 22. 1 plus 3 is 4. Let's figure that out first. One plus 3. Four plus 6 is 10. One plus 6 is 7. What? How do I don't have, wait, okay. Okay, I get it. Forgot about my extra bottles. Ten plus 7 is 17. Seventeen plus 3. Wow. Feel like I'm in kindergarten all over again. It's a distinctively brown liquid. Distinctively, I've seen something that color before. Mostly in the morning. What do I do with it? Drink it? I don't think that's an option. I would have tried, if I could. The bees are dead. Yeah, I will take the residence key. Thanks for asking. How late are we going? I don't know, not far into the AM. Depends on my mood. Been a busy day for me, so probably won't go super long. I don't know, another 40 minutes. Or if I hit a good stopping or a good saving point, I may take it. Never mind, I literally just found a saving point, so I'll hold off. I won't stop yet, that is. I mean, I usually don't stream this late to begin with. I just couldn't stream earlier today. I can't really go late into the night unless I'm playing a game I'm super into, or I don't know. The mood's right. Can't push that. Wait, other countries exist? I thought everyone just lived on the East Coast. What are you doing with your life? Who's leaving a dagger in the tub? Edgar Allan Poe, probably? Sounds like something he'd do. What's Australia? Is that like a cuisine? You know, if I ever moved out of the US, I feel like I'd honestly probably... It's like tied between Australia and Canada. I feel like those are the only two people that aren't completely losing their minds right now. Though to be fair, I'm not sure if Australia ever had a mind in the first place. Do you only speak English? Mio dio cazzo. Yes, only English. I only know that because I googled it, and I still think I probably say it wrong. Hold on to some of this. My grenade launcher. Wait. Pizza, pasta, pepperoni, mozzolini. This guy gets it. Honestly, I listened to Zombie Bastards a couple more times, and it's not as bad as I felt it was. I'm still indifferent to it, I would say, but I don't know. It's not like the worst thing in the world. I'm just indifferent. I have this liquid. Do I have a key? I don't have a key, right? I used up my key. I thought I had like a residence key. No, that was to 03. I think I'm ready to take on Plant, maybe? My mind right now is telling me go to the plant and fucking throw the liquid at it, but I can't be certain. I think the water should be lower though, so I can at least keep this out. This is the right way. I don't know what Wheat Bix is. The cereal, I'm guessing. Somehow it rooted itself in the basement. Immediately after the accident, a scientist went mad and destroyed the ring. Ever since, the basement has been a pool. Okay. Wait. There's a possibility it's one of the chemicals in the water that's promoting its growth. However, we've yet to determine. A bulb-like body has been sighted hanging from the ceiling of the first floor. We're sure that it used the air ducts to reach it. Numerous long tentacles, like vines, are protruding from the bulb. We believe the vines are the second means of acquiring its nutrients. I want to find the source. Where do I need to bring this nutrients? When the uniform petal-like flaps open and reveal its vital internals, it has a tendency to become more aggressive. One witness reported that it was as if it was trying to protect itself. Wait. Does it mean the floor? Like, could I just, like, pour this in the floor and kill it? Interesting. Alright, I get the gist of it. But I need to find where to pour this. What baddie words do you know? I don't know. I've been using Claude a lot. Dungus is a good one. Chumphrey. Knob. Git. But that one only applies to Italians. I don't think there's anything down here for me. Commit to being alive. Oh. Water all gone. Find a new way. Top 5 countries based on cuisine. My favorite dishes are generally pasta based, so I kind of got to give it up for Italy. I think I got a soft spot for Mexican food too. I mean, if we count America for its desserts, then I'm gonna give a spot for that. I know that we make really shitty version of other people's food, but the foods that we made aren't bad. The ones we did make and didn't like rip off. I'm not super into Japanese food, but they kind of make. They seem to have a lot of, like, snacks. I like Pocky. What's something you want from the new From Software game? I mean, I want a Dark Souls game with verticality. And I know that's not what it's going to be, but if it's something in that ballpark, then I'm happy. I think Sekiro hopefully will maintain its open worldness of a Dark Souls game, where you don't have to do everything linearly. Linearly? Linearly? That's all I want, I guess. Open world. Or at least, like, do what you want. Well, Plant 42 is defeated, I think. I don't know. I'm not really sure what the aftermath of all this is. Outer Worlds has my interest, but I kind of need more to work with before I can make any final decisions. They did release some gameplay, I think, so I haven't really seen much myself. I mean, it's hard to do worse than Bethesda has with that kind of game. So, I welcome anything. I don't think I can actually walk this way. Walk this way. Yep. I'm not even bashing 76. Like, I didn't care for Fallout 4. What little I played of 3, I didn't care for. I don't think even like Skyrim, for as amazing as it was on the first playthrough, I've sat down and tried to play it again, and without mods or some kind of gimmick, it's all honestly, you know, pretty lacking. It's pretty dumbed down, I guess. Like, there are other games that do Skyrim better than Skyrim does Skyrim, I guess is my point. Skyrim. I don't follow the CSGO sports scene. Never super into CSGO. I respect the amount of work that goes into getting good at that game, but it's not as appealing for me. Yeah, I know Jack Stauber. Listen to him a lot. More people know Skyrim, so there would be more better mods. What's your point? I agree. That's what I was saying. Skyrim is best with mods. My point wasn't that other games don't get the same treatment. My point was that vanilla Skyrim is a pretty watered down RPG experience. There's there's a lot of lore to the game, obviously, but it's really streamlined. So quests are just like, go here, do this. Here's where it is on your compass. There's very little, like, immersion. You know you're playing a game the whole time. You still enjoy, like, exploring and finding everything, but you still know you're playing a game the whole time. Okay, I killed the plant. What are your opinions on Overwatch in its current state? I mean, you guys want to hear something honest? The next video probably would have been done already, but I procrastinated because I had to get footage for Overwatch, and I didn't want to play it. Like, my video got procrastinated because I didn't want to play one of the games that I talked about. Just to give you an idea of how I feel about that. I have played it a little bit since then, just to, like, get footage. And I gotta say, it's pretty boring. Boring is the only word. It's not like... It's just like, I don't know, it's just so, like, safe. It's such a safe game, I feel like, is probably my main complaint with Overwatch. They want everyone to enjoy it, so there's nothing special about Overwatch. It's appealing to everybody, and that means it has no discernible quirks. All of the characters, like, it's just so boring. It mechanically isn't that fun to get good at. Whenever you do something cool in that game, it's not even impressive. It's just like, okay, I won that fight. do I do? I'm actually a little confused now. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Well, did I save? I'm trying to think. You know what? Hold on. There's one more door that I need to check. I think. I guess it was blocked before. What's something you would change in your vids if you have the time and money? I mean, in an ideal world, I'd probably utilize animation for every video, but reality is it's extremely time-consuming. It's not monetarily viable enough to justify heavy animation in every video. I don't know. I'd probably just, like, use more stuff. Like, I'd use more hardware and software that I wouldn't have access to without the time and money to learn it. You know, I'd probably, like, learn After Effects and use that a lot. I mean, I could still do that, but it's just, like, you know, is it worth the time spent? How much am I going to use it? It's blocked from the other side? There's no way in. There's no way in from above or below. I enjoyed Overwatch for a long time too. I was never like super against Overwatch. I was never like diehard fan for it. I just liked playing the game. But once you've played the game enough, there's nowhere to go. Once you play the first 20 hours of Overwatch, why are you gonna go back to it? What is there for you? The only like reason is like socially, maybe a lot of your friends play it, so it's fun to play in queues. Maybe you want to be an esports player and Overwatch is the best entry for you. But those are the only two reasons, and I don't fall under either of those. I'm not a super social gamer that wants to play in queues. And even if I was, I probably would pick a different game. I'm not an esports rising star yet, so not really killing myself over that. Couldn't you just use footage from a VOD? I like for my main channel videos to have high quality footage, and streams are limited to 720p. Also, if there are pop-ups like subscriptions or whatever, I don't want those in the video. Also, sometimes I just need specific footage. You know, when I'm talking about things, I don't just throw on footage of the game. I try to have the footage be relevant to what I'm saying. And with streams, I can't get that. Occasionally, there might be like an important clip that helps illustrate a point, but most of the time, it's just easier to record more. I guess I'll head back to the mansion. I killed the plant, but nothing really happened. The plant just died. Do I have any healing stuff? Later, a Lamau. Were you trying to make an Overwatch video before? I remember you had 1080-60 settings for capturing footage. Nah, I dropped it down to 720 because it didn't really make sense to have it. It was just like it buffered more and you couldn't tell a difference. There it is. Also, like, maybe not a year back, but like a good few months back, I talked about wanting to make a video discussing the flaws of Overwatch. But I just never got around to it, and now everyone is discussing the flaws of Overwatch, and I don't really feel a need to chime in, because everything that I would say has pretty much been said. so I don't really need to throw any logs on the fire. It's already burning pretty well without my help. Plus, at this point, I play it so little, it's like I can't even really speak on behalf of the game anymore. Like, I don't know what the balance of that game is like. I can take a guess and say it's probably not too great, but I can't be super in depth when I don't know. Is it even like? I might just call it shortly because I beat the plant. And there's not really much point to walking all the way back just to not know where to go. And I still don't feel like I'm done with this area. Like, I killed the plant, but that can't be it. There's just one door. This one damn door. I'm gonna go to that other typewriter and see if maybe there's something in that room. But yeah, I'm not planning on making an Overwatch video again. I mention it in the next video just because it's relevant, but I try to keep it short and not retread stuff I've said already. Or the... Partially just because I don't really want to play the game. Like, I used to enjoy playing Overwatch. Like, Overwatch used to be one of the few games I could just open up if I was bored. I looked at my Twitch stats, and I've actually streamed twice as much Overwatch as I have TF2. Over time. But over the last, like, maybe, not 2 years, but maybe a year and a half, I've barely played any of it. Oh, fucking... Of course it's that obvious. Probably should have read that. Wait, how do I... Oh, okay. Can I... Am I allowed to show this on stream? I'm just gonna assume... Yeah. No woos, please. I'm gonna hold off on saving. Peep this out. Oh, I should have saved. I really should have saved. No. How do I leave? Oh, fuck. Probably shouldn't have skipped that. I just lost a lot of context. Barry is here. My bad. And I have an extra one, so I don't have to worry about, like, beating it and not being able to save. There's not a, okay. Wait, what? A book is missing? It's gone? I guess I can go through the main door now. No Jill sandwich, no.
Barry.
I think I'll stay here a little longer.
That's it. Examining the floor. Key master. Master. I believe the mansion is actually like the next section of the game, right? So I might... Oh, it's the armor key. Or helmet, rather. Okay. Pretty good. Useful. I think that's it for this area then. I think I like skipped a cutscene where we beat the plant. Does anyone... I think I just skipped like an important cutscene. That's fine. Nothing wrong with it. I don't need context. Because yeah, then if that's the case, I'm done with this area. Yeah, that's fine. Well, let's see. How long have I been streaming? I started at 10, so I'm almost at 3 hours. It's getting late. I think I'm gonna call it there, then. Just... The next section is the helmet. I think I'm in like the last 20% of the game. So next time I stream this, I plan on beating it, even if the stream goes on a little longer. It'll probably be like... What's today? Today's Saturday, right? So it'll probably be like... I don't want to play it tomorrow. I don't know. I've been playing a lot of Bloodborne in this, and I want to break it up with something else. So, it may be... It's Friday? Oh, it's Friday? Okay. Well then, if that's the case, then I think I'll beat this Sunday. And then tomorrow, next stream, I can just take a break and play something else. It's not going to be Minecraft. Minecraft is still a little away. Technically, it's Saturday, but it's 12:41, so... Still counts. Yeah, I'm going to call it there. I'll be streaming tomorrow, presumably around 6 ET, and it's not going to be this or Bloodborne. I'm going to find something else to play. I'm not completely set yet, though. Maybe I'll find something fucking stupid to play. And, yeah. I'll finish this on Sunday and continue Bloodborne after that. I want to, like... I've been playing a lot of Res and Blood, but they take up, they're long play games, so it'll feel good to be done with this, and I can probably reutilize my time to play some other stuff. That's it. For those that missed it, I uploaded on FUNKe. If you're into that. If not, the next main channel video, I'm egging to have it out at the end of next week. So, either the 25th or the 26th. We'll see. You know what? It's going to be out on the 21st. I'm going to say that because it always ends up being 5 days late. So, it's going to be on the 21st. So, it's actually going to be 5 days later. That's it. Is anybody, like, live that I can just host? I don't think any of my Twitch buddies are live right now. Yeah, everyone's off. I'm just gonna end it there then. Take care.